The video begins with a simple black screen. A small stick figure slowly appears, sitting alone under a dim light. The voice starts soft and slow. There's something strange about the night before a new week begins. It feels heavy, like your mind is trying to prepare for something it's not fully ready for. You tell yourself, this week will be different. But deep down, there's a quiet fear. What if it's just the same again? The stick figure looks up at a floating calendar. Days flip fast, too fast. The figure tries to grab one, but it slips away. Your brain does this thing where it carries unfinished thoughts like open tabs. Psychologists call it the Zeigarnik effect. It means the more things you leave incomplete, the more your mind refuses to relax. That's why Sunday night feels noisy, even when everything around you is quiet. The figure now sits surrounded by floating thoughts, unfinished tasks, regrets, things you said, things you didn't say. But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't need a perfect plan to start a better week. You just need a clearer mind. The scene shifts. The stick figure stands up slowly and begins wiping away some of the floating thoughts. Your first reset isn't about doing more. It's about releasing what's unnecessary. Take a moment and ask yourself, what thoughts are just repeating without helping? Worrying about things you can't control doesn't prepare you, it just drains you. Now the figure writes something on a small board. Not everything needs my energy. And something changes. The background becomes lighter. Your brain listens to what you repeatedly tell it. This is called cognitive framing. If you keep saying, I'm stressed, your brain looks for more stress. But if you say, I'm figuring things out, your brain shifts into problem-solving mode. The figure now walks forward, carrying only a few thoughts instead of many. Another quiet truth, you're not actually tired because of work. You're tired because of overthinking. Mental fatigue hits harder than physical exhaustion. That's why even after resting, you still feel drained. The stick figure lies down, but thoughts keep spinning above its head like a storm. So here's something simple. Before the week starts, don't try to fix your entire life. Just organize your mind. Think of it like cleaning a messy room. You don't need to rebuild the house, just clear the space. The figure now gently places thoughts into small boxes labeled now, later, and let go. And suddenly, silence. Your brain loves clarity. When you decide what matters now, you reduce anxiety instantly. This is called decision reduction in psychology. Fewer decisions, less stress. The figure now smiles slightly and sits peacefully. But there's one more thing most people ignore. The way you talk to yourself on Sunday night shapes your entire week. If your inner voice is harsh, your week will feel like a battle. But if it's calm, your week feels manageable. The figure looks into a mirror. At first, the reflection looks tired. Then slowly it softens. Instead of saying, I have to survive this week, try saying, I'll take it one step at a time. That small shift changes everything. Now the background turns into a sunrise. A new week is coming, but this time, it doesn't feel overwhelming. Because you're not carrying everything anymore. The final scene shows the stick figure walking forward, light, steady, not rushing, not afraid. And the voice ends softly. You don't need to be perfect this week. You just need to be a little more aware, a little more kind to your mind, and a little more present than before. Because sometimes, the best way to start a new week is not by doing more, but by thinking better.